Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Scrappy Kathy and we're on a Tuesday hop. It's Tuesday, 2/22/22. So there are a bunch of crazy folks out there doing a scrapbook hop using pairs of things, like pairs of twos. And I'm kind of taking it to the extreme. I'm not sure if I'm following the letter of the law here, but I'm using a cut file, and I'm sorry I can't tell you where this came from. If I mentioned I'm afraid of offending whoever it is by mentioning the 3 possible places it could have come from, but it's been kind of stashed away for I don't know how long. And the background paper is the reverse side of a paper I used on this side a couple days ago or last week or a couple weeks ago or who knows, sometime. And I've got 2 photos of Ava. They're actually the same photo, but 2 different edits. And I'm not even sure she knows that her dad took this photo, but we're gonna assume that it's okay with her for me to scrap it, excuse me, and to have it out on the interweb. The smile is just too gorgeous not to scrap. It was so good to see this, and you all know why. So I have backed the leaves. I'm not going to back the flower. I'll let it pick up this kind of coral color down here where it hits. And I have put foam tape behind it to kind of lift it up. And I'm going to lay it out like that. And I know that there's more corner space here and here. And so I'm gonna kind of embellish there in those 2 places. Let me see.
Sorry, could you say that again?
My phone is,
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Be quiet, Siri. I'm not sure what it is that triggers that every time I make a video. But let's see. I could do something like that for that one, and then this one kind of up like that. I like that, and I need to know where they're gonna be in order to know where to embellish. And when I embellish, let's see, that will kind of go down there. When I embellish, I'm going to put foam underneath each cluster, and I'm going to and that will raise the cut file all the way around. I accidentally, when I was cutting the black mat for these photos, I accidentally cut through 2 sheets of paper, and doing that I got 2 mats that were exactly the same size, so I just kind of offset them a little bit for a bit of interest. Let's see, there we go. And then I can do something here, here, and here. Okay, so let me get my, there's going to be a platform underneath the flare that I'm going to put down. And it will lift. There we go. I want all 3 strands of that to be under there. And I'll lift it up and take the backing off of that. Well, actually, I guess I can do that now. I'm not going to do a lot of embellishing on this because I kind of want the emphasis to be on those gorgeous photos. And yes, I know the photos have a lot of blue in them and there's no blue on the background paper, and I've got a fix for that. We'll see. I think it's called a sequin cluster. So I'm going to do that one there. This one maybe right up in here. And then I may do well, I think I will do one up here. I'll kind of spread them around in the interest of keeping the lift going. And by that I mean the lift, the lifted strands on the cut file. Okay, let me see. I have taken the pairs thing to heart in I had some dies that were clusters of 3 leaves, and I die cut only 2 of them. So I did that. So there's that. I'm going to put this larger one up here, and it's going to go under the flare, and I'm going to kind of just stick it in place right there. This one, I'll bring it inside, and okay, I think what it's trying to tell me is I need a little glue. So I can do that. I have some of that. Okay, there. And there. Okay. And I have 3 pairs of flare from 3 different flare sets, and they're all kind of older designs. Okay, now I'm gonna, before I do anything with the middle of the flower, which will kind of be at the end, I want to see where I can use these. Okay, that's not sticking. And I had it kind of peeking out of this. Do that. It's not in the right place now. I hate when that happens. I know it needs to be under this one because this one's up on foam. So let me... Okay, there, we'll do that. Now, Ava has really gotten into shoes lately, Jordans and other shoes. So I thought this little the tennis shoes from the Fernwood collection. I don't know how many of you remember the Vicky Bouton collection called Let's Wander, but she had some really cute aqua tennis shoes there. She's brought the tennis shoes back. John would be so thrilled because he loved those. He loved the Let's Wander collection, period, but he really loved the tennis shoes. So, okay. Now, I'm going to take I've got two strongly colored Flair. I'm going to put one kind of up on top of there, and then another one kind of maybe underlapping that. So we'll see how that works in the actual practical world. It's just my crazy idea, and I don't really know how well it's going to pan out, so we'll see. And I've got Flair, I intentionally picked Flair with all the colors in them. So that can kind of go there. And then what I have in mind to complete the cluster is this little pair of green hearts. And so each cluster will have 2 Flair, 2 leaves, and 2 hearts. So 3 pairs of things. And these hearts were chosen because they mirror that paper so well. Okay, so that's one cluster. Our next cluster, I think I'll go with the less strongly colored set. They have all the colors, but the white is more predominant. Okay, there is the one, and here's the one that goes under. And then the little pair of hearts here. And these hearts also, I cannot tell you where they came from. At one time, I stored all of my non-Bramble Fox acrylics together without regard to brand. And I know they're not Bramble Fox, but they could be Color Cast, or they could be I don't know, Redefine Creative maybe, or even Fawnies on 9th. I don't have many. I used some in different colors this morning. Just okay, there's that one. And then this, and I think adding these guys that have so much blue in them is doing well to kind of make that blue not look so out of place. But I still am going to add some blue sequins. And I'll add them mostly in the center of this flower, but also in the clusters. Okay, so my first set of blue sequins, I'm going to pull from a set called All American by Spiegelman Scraps. There are a couple of different blues in here that are really nice, and then there's some more, some tealer blues in sea glass. So I'm gonna just kind of spread a few of these around in there, and I'm gonna do a couple in each cluster, and maybe I'll do a cluster there and a cluster down by the shoes, and I'll do, okay, so that's how many sequins I'm going to use, however many glue dots I have down there. And I'm just going to start kind of filling in and skipping spaces occasionally. Just going to mix them up. And I'll put one more blue one, or All-American one, in here. That's 5 un-American, then we'll have the rest in the other blue. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put a crystal one there. Now, I'm going to take these and the All-American set, these three will all come from the All-American set, and these three will come from sea glass. So I'm going to pour the All-Americans. Oh, I'm going to do one All-American in each cluster. I'll do that one, and then I've got this one to go here, and then this one to go here. Whoops, I have it upside down, but I think it'll stick. Okay, so I'm gonna put these away. And get out. I like it just like it is, and I will probably do some journaling around the inside of the circle. That's kind of a thing that I like to do. Okay, so now we're going to go with the light teal-ish sort of blue that will contrast with these bluer blues. Because all of the blues are in the photos there. Ooh, here's a pretty clear one. Nice. Oh, a holographic one. Yay. Okay, I may add some more to that, but let me go do my trio from here. Let me get another one, another type of one. There. Okay, now we're going to pull ones for the clusters. Oops, there we go. And another one. I'm trying to get different ones, and I'm not doing a very good job of grabbing them with my tweezers. Here. And then one more. And here. This one is a different, oh, I lost it. It's a small one in a whole different, well, I'll just pull this one. I'll take that in the interest of time. I think the other one was not a complete one. I just saw part of it. Okay, so that's it for the sequins, unless, how about I add some of these yellow ones in there. Did I let my glue dry up? It looks like I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just let that be how many yellow ones I put in from the sea glass set. And actually, there's the one I thought I was going after up there. So I'm going to grab it now. Okay, and when those dry, I may go back and do another layer, but I'm not sure. I think I like it pretty much the way it is. So I'm going to end the video now and bring this up for a close-up. I haven't done that the last couple times, but I think one thing that makes this easy, makes a page like this easy, is the cut file itself is just really beautiful, and the background paper is extraordinary, and the photos are great. So it almost doesn't matter what else I did. I'm seeing that I could use a little bit of something right there. And so I'm going to put a single, well, no, you know what? I'm going to put a pair of hearts there. One of them will be the glittery clear, and the other will be just the clear clear. And the glue should dry clear, but until then it's gonna, the underside of the heart's gonna be white. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. It doesn't matter so much with the glittery one, but I'm gonna kind of wipe that to where it's very lightly coated on the back. And I'm gonna smash that down, put that there. So another pair. I had to do it in pairs, right? Although, what am I doing here? It's a pair of mixes, sequin mixes. Pair of leaves, pair of Flair. Don't think we have pairs in here. Pair of shoes. So thank you for watching. Happy Tuesday. Bye.